So, hey, can you tell me what your name is and where you come from?
My name is Jessica and I come from Dublin, Ireland.
Awesome. And what package have you been on, Jess?
The wellness package, 10-day.
Wicked. And how have you found it?
Amazing. Can't recommend it enough.
Yeah. So in terms of what you wanted to achieve when you booked it, did you have goals when you booked it?
Yeah, I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I've never kind of travelled alone or travelled that much. So I wanted a challenge, but not something too overwhelming. And that was exactly what I got. So you can make it as, people orientated or on your own orientated as you want. The option's always there to be on your own or be with people, which is kind of what I wanted. And just to be challenged, but not challenged to the point where I just wanted to go home. So I never felt that I couldn't handle, and I don't want to go.
Oh, well, we don't want you to go. Not at all, actually. You've been wicked. So in terms of like the other guests here, like, have you made friends? Have you got on with
for
people?
sure. It's like every person you meet is someone that you automatically click with. I don't really know if it's just because it attracts maybe a certain minded person, the camp. And then you learn, even if it's not necessarily someone you'd always necessarily hang out with at home, you learn to get on with people. And everyone's on their own, so everyone is wanting to be everyone's friend.
Wicked.
It's just a lovely atmosphere.
Nice. And what did you think of the location?
Really good. You literally get such a sense of rural Thailand, and the people are incredible. There's like a 90-year-old woman that cuts down trees outside my room.
90?
Well, I don't know, but definitely old, and you just get such a respect for the Thai people, and they're so kind and patient, and they don't seem to have any hostility towards Westerners, which is probably what I thought might have happened when I came here, because we have so much and they really have so little. But it's not like that at all. And like, when I first got here, I was like, where are we going? Because it's down a lane, but like, it's perfect, and it's very peaceful.
Sweet. Okay. And in terms of food, how did you go with that?
Really good. I'm always hungry and I eat a lot, so portion size suited me. And they're so good about getting seconds, or if there's something you want to do, and if there's anything else you need, there's a huge Tesco, which is bigger than the one I have at home, like 2 seconds away. And it's so tasty and fresh. And like, the amount of people who warn me about like, you're going to get like a bad stomach, or like, have issues with the toilet when you go to Asia, and like, it literally didn't happen to me once. I think my digestive system's better here than it is in Europe. So
Sweet. So clean eating
clean
is the way forward.
Yeah. And particularly, like, they obviously are very diligent about washing things and everything, like, which was one of actually the things I would have been a little bit worried about coming out, and I couldn't. I like it. I feel great.
Wicked, fantastic. And if you had to pick a highlight of your time here, what would that be, and can it be said on camera?
A highlight. My first day, we went to the pool, which doesn't actually happen that much, I don't think. So I landed on a good day, because most people like do either training or a hike. So probably that day and that night, then we went into town. So maybe. And I just couldn't believe how in 12 hours I suddenly felt like I'd been on holidays with these people for like a year. And
Awesome.
I've known them for 10 hours. So probably that.
And who would you recommend this place to if you had to make a recommendation?
Well, I wanted, maybe someone who was similar to me, who was like in a good routine, like had a lot going on, good in Ireland, but I just needed like to come out of my comfort zone a bit and challenge myself, and like maybe get like a different perspective, a shift on things. And maybe you might need it because something shit's happened. I mean, that wasn't necessarily why I came, but I definitely gave me the kind of awakening, if you want to put it that way, that I needed. And I was so scared about being on my own. I literally don't go anywhere on my own, so I can't recommend it enough. If you're worried or apprehensive because you're on your own, like, do it more for that reason.
Wicked. And is there anything else you'd like to say to our wonderful public?
I think that the camp is a credit to the people who run it, and I think the Thai trainers especially are like always enthusiastic. I mean, they do more training than all of us put together, and we're all shit. Like, no one can do more Thai when they get here, so they're so patient. So I mean, a shout out to them.
Fair play. Well, thank you very much, Jess. It's been a pleasure having you here, and hopefully have you again back soon.
Kapkunka.
Kapunka.